it's Ryan coming at you from Tokyo, Japan. Wanted to introduce some new friends we have with us today. It's an amazing day. We got Kei. Hey. We got Kenji.
Yo.
We got Emmanuel. She's French. We have a few questions today. We'll keep it very short, 2 to 3 minutes. Kei is a student right now, studying at Sophia University. What is student life like in Japan?
We don't study so much. We
Speak loud. Shout it!
I think we take
Belt
the
it!
class seriously, but yeah, sometimes we don't need to go to the class. Just take the exam and we can get the credit. I'm nervous. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What time is it? Thank you, Kei. Thank you, Kei. Kenji, you've had a very unique experience in Japan. What are your thoughts on kind of like, I guess, just current times where business is going? I mean, I know you're very in the startup community, very new entrepreneur style. Can you give us some of your insight?
That's a very hard question.
I know, I gave you a lot.
Why did you give me that question?
Out of all the questions we were talking about, sorry, man. Because I know you can handle it.
Okay, all right. Let me try to handle the pressure. I think in terms of where the startup community is going, Japan has heavy influence by the Western culture. I'd say, and I mean the startup session every weekend to hone my skills in terms of how I can be an entrepreneur in the future. And I have to say, even in that community, I see a lot of French people, like I said. I'm not kidding.
We've been picking on her all night. Sorry.
And like English people and Spanish people, and I feel like it's not in Japan, right? And there's only a group of 30 people, and I don't know why it's so foreign heavy. I don't feel like it's in Japan. So you see from that example that Japan is quite heavily influenced by Western culture in terms of startup, but then we do have definitely our traditional corporate culture where we stick with the company for long time.
How do you feel about corporate culture in Japan?
It's changing because global competition, the dynamic is changing at the same time at a very fast pace, and we can't cope with it unless we make fast decisions and make high turnover. So I see drastic change in that, but we still have the old traditional corporate culture in like a big Daibatsu company like Mitsui Mitsubishi.
And Kenji knows his stuff. He's basically worked in financial and IT industries. He knows a lot about the inner workings of Japan and that corporate culture. Awesome, man. Very cool. Emmanuel, she's this poor girl. I'm putting her on the spot. I'm so sorry. She's been here 2 weeks. 2 weeks in Japan, brand new from France. We've been poking fun of her a little bit because you started it though. But anyway, what has been, I guess, your biggest kind of like culture shocks of Japan? What has been your first impression?
My first impression is the food. Because when I come in a supermarket, for me it's like a new universe. It means I can cook with it. That's it's most difficult for me.
I know what you mean. I'm still having trouble.
Because I can't read.
I want to cook, but
what can I cook with that? I think so. It's difficult for me. But we are in Tokyo, so for me it's very modern. But I live in Nipoli, so it's more traditional. So I like this place more.
Okay.
So
Why Nipoli out of all places? Why Nipoli?
because I have my guest house there. That's my place where I live.
Are you living in a share house?
Well, not a guest house.
A guest house. Okay. Very cool. All right. Sorry, Brandon. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll time it out right there. All right. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for taking the time. I know I kind of just pulled it out of my pocket, literally out of the spot.
It's so random.
Yeah, I know.
Questions are random also.
I gave you the hardest one. I'm sorry, man. But come on, we're friends. That's fine. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for answering the questions. Thank you so much for putting up with me because I'm so loud. Anyway,
now everyone's looking at you as if it's a TV show.
As the whole bar's looking at me. Anyway, all right, guys. Catch you guys next time. Peace. You can stop it at that point.
Is that a Japanese thing?
It totally is.
Peace. Peace.